Welcome to Virtual Play live game development streaming. We're a small indie game company in the Netherlands, making a lot of applied games, but also working on our own entertainment games. We have big plans, including a lot of new technologies and very cool new gameplay ideas. For this stream, we'll be showing the entire process of building our new game Hatchball, which is not really technically innovative, but a mashup of pinball and collecting and caring for cute creatures. My name is Stephan, and I've been programming and making games for over 30 years. When I was very young, I already had two big passions, music and computers. So I'm basically a self-taught programmer from a time before the internet and tutorials, and just studied computer science and artificial intelligence years later. Let's get started. Hey, hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. Welcome to the stream. For those new to the stream, I'm building a game, Hatchball, which you've seen in the intro. For those who have already been following the stream for longer, welcome back. I'm gonna do a bit different stuff today because I didn't really prepare any. One of the things that I wanted to maybe do, like adding the models, or going on with some part of the hatchery. So I didn't prepare any of those. So I'm actually gonna go with something that I found while doing other stuff in Unity, and that is the Tools API. And I'm just actually gonna look into it on stream and just see how far I get with that. So I'll just get started. Yes, I've got my project, and different from last time, I'm just gonna create this branch here called menu system, because I'm gonna work on that menu system, and I'm gonna see if I can add a tool for that, because it's this editor tool. Unity has added the tool modes API, and which means you can make custom editors for in the scene view, and that is exactly what I want for the menu system that I was actually building. So I'm gonna look into this actually on stream now. I see that my sweater is again a bit transparent. Just gonna quickly fix that. There we go. That should fix it. Yes, it does. All right. So what I'm gonna try to do here is get a new custom editor tool in place that actually hooks up those menus and the buttons to each other. Like, okay, so I've got this thing going here, the menu system, that actually works with separate submenus that I could just build in here. For now, the first thing I'm gonna do before actually implementing the custom editor is I'm going to let's first see, can I check from my custom editor if it's open or not on enable. All right, let's see. Editor tool. It's got the same on enable thing, but well, I'm just gonna see right now if that, like, there's a couple of ways I could go about this. There's the way that I could just build everything. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that actually. I'm gonna do that first. I'm gonna build all these screens in a random place in space, so that I can actually do this cool design stuff independent of where I'm going to be going. That's always going to be confusing. That's always going to be some offset that is the same for left and right and top and bottom, but then because I'm still always going to do the full scale. So basically I'm just gonna have to make sure first that when I enter, actually just gonna do when I enter play mode, that it's going to go snap back into position. I'm just gonna add that to sub menu now. So I'm gonna add a little toggle that says snap to canvas, and it starts true. And if snap to canvas is on, then I'm gonna snap it to the canvas. Woohoo. Oh, I see my microphone is actually not. I'm muting for 1 second. And there we go. Let's see. The snap to canvas, what it does is actually snap the stuff back to canvas. So get component, it's a one-time thing, so I can do this. What? Get component, rect transform, then anchored position should be, hold on, like relative to the anchor reference point. I'm gonna check if this just works. It's got a -z thing now, so I should make sure that its anchored 3D position is just gonna be 0. Vector 3.0. Right, so first thing is just making sure you can just design all this stuff. I thought I was actually going to Unity, but I was not. Now I am. This is really weird. So first things first, let's just make sure that this all gets snapped right back to where it should be. Yes, it does. Okay, so that's the first improvement to this system. Now I can just build the menus next to each other, and I don't have to disable them, because that already I didn't have to do because of the menu system that disables all of them except for the one that has the is startup menu thing flag set. So that's the first thing. I didn't need a custom tool for that, but what I am gonna want a custom tool for now is basically I can just now move these around, but I actually want to make sure that I can also connect them with arrows. So basically what I can already do is see for any button, if it has like an on click, go to, I think I can probably reference that and see and just show it, but I don't want to only show it. I want to also be able to actually edit the transitions over here. So that's going to be the custom tool. And when it's finished, I'm going to put it on the asset store so everybody can use it. Let's see. Well, everybody, I think it's going to be, I'm not going to price it too high, but it's not going to be free. We've got some free stuff on the asset store, but this is actually something so useful that I think it's worth paying for, and I think people will like to get some support as well. So let's see. So we've got these menus here. and we've got the buttons that lead to the next menu. Let's think. I'll just make the tool first. All right, so basically I have no experience with this, so I'm just gonna go with the flow and see how far I might get this time. Probably not gonna finish this on stream as well, but it's just like next time I hope to have the models ready to put in there. So I've got the menu with menus. So what do I think it should be an editor for? It's when a submenu or when a menu is selected. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna make a new folder here that is called menu system. It seems so simple. I think there's no menu system yet. I'm actually, what's menu button? Oh, I already made that. Nice. So basically, I didn't use that here. Forward to pinball map. Hatchery as well. Gonna remove this and actually put menu button on there. Does it require button? Oh, it requires button. I could also just overwrite button. Why didn't I do that? Is a Unity action on click add listener. So it really just hooks into the button behavior. It's actually pretty nice. And then you can add extra stuff here, but it will also. So the thing is, will it go first or last? That's actually the not so nice part about this. I'm a bit mixed now. Also, when I am editing, I'm just gonna go with it right now. Is it a, oh, there's a pop option. Yes, I remember this now. I'll just look into this. Back goes away. Level 1, go away. Go away. Hatchling slots. There we go. Those 3. Go away. Play button. Oh. That's the hide function. Should make sure that that's working as well. Yes. So let's start with the back buttons. There we go. Menu button. All right. Oh yes, I can even set my transition type there. Yeah. So basically, what I want to do with this is put it into something graphical there, and I could even add them here. Back button, hatchling slot buttons. Oh, that's not what I was doing. All right, and then which one do I have? Oh, yes, of course, I've got the whole area. Oh, the viewport with all the hatchling slots, which I also gave buttons to go back. Yes. I'm gonna add it there too. Or maybe I'll just not add it there yet and use that as a, actually the back button as well. Use that as a test for the thing I'm gonna build. So that screen is not hooked up yet. I'm gonna first build the version of the UI that's gonna, hey, I can see that some regulars are online then. That's Aaron. Hey, Aaron. And Pete. I can see Pete too. And Hank. Welcome all. It's nice to have you here. I'm doing some weird stuff this time, which I'm sure Aaron might appreciate, actually. Trying to build a custom editor, which is something that you like to do as well. Well, maybe not per se in Unity, but especially in your own systems as well. All right, so let's see. So this menu system, I'm first gonna hook up some things that I can use to test what it looks like here, and then I'll build the actual editor, a custom tool. It's a new thing, not a custom editor, a custom tool. So that's actually gonna be here with all the usual Unity tools. You can set it to custom tool now. So I'm gonna be, I'm actually curious to see how that works. So for the menus, there's really nothing there. Main menu, it has a sub menu, but then the most important thing is the buttons. So that button, and I didn't have that one here yet, but the pinball button, it's set up. It doesn't have a target yet. I will give this one a target, the pinball map, and I will give the pinball map back button a pop, so that doesn't need a target. And then I'm gonna just start drawing some gizmos. So for menu button, it's gonna draw the gizmo to a nice, like a nice edge, the nearest edge. I'm gonna have to calculate the nearest edge, I think, because that's gonna be the nicest. Draw gizmos. Let's see. So if it has a target, pop is actually hard. I'm thinking now, because I'm just doing pop, and it could be anything that it came from. Because it's like you've got pop 2, or just pop to where it came from, or pop back from. I will make some like special little arrow for like pop. If pop, then it will go. There's actually 2 things you can do with pop. Should check this too. Oh, if target is not null, and then navigate back, but it will only navigate back if target is not null, because you can also pop all the way back to else. Like if there is a target, then I'm gonna use my clear to function, which gets everything of the stack of screens that you're in at that point and just clears them all until you're at the one that you wanted to go back to. So I'm actually, why am I still using name here? Okay, while I'm at it, I'm gonna get rid of all those string-based calls. Why was I doing that? Because I think because of one of the previous versions I did just you didn't need to have a submenu script on there, but I actually stopped doing that. Also, there's a hide key, which I should have to think about. Maybe if it's called with null, it's going to be hide. I'm going to remove hide key as well. So there's a lot of stuff going on here. First, removing hide key. And just making, if I call it with no, it's gonna hide. Makes sense. Yes, I love this view of Visual Studio showing me where the errors still all run away. There we are. I thought I had just changed those, but there. That scroll bar isn't completely done properly in macOS yet, but anyway. Is null. No. No. And null again. Yeah. All right. So I got rid of hide key, and then now I'm gonna have to get rid of some other stuff. Well, I was getting rid of some other stuff. I'm gonna try to get rid of all the strings here. So let's see. Basically everything I'm using here with string, I could just replace with submenu. Let's see where it goes wrong. That is here. Same here. I'm not gonna store the string anymore. That's weird. That's the standard Unity stuff. There we go. To menu. There might be two now. Oh no, I've already. Nice. I'd already cleared that. So clear stack 2. That's super easy then. Oh, clear 2 is not the same thing I thought I had implemented. That is very important. So clear 2 means clear and then put one in and you clear to that one. That's not what I meant with what I was just doing. Whoops. Back to. So instead of doing clear stack and just and just like adding that menu back, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go back to, so I'm gonna go back until that one is on top. So I'm having a bit of trouble with my naming. Like I've got this slide to menu, slide to, I've got this static versus non-static naming, and I should really work on that as well. I should really go like for one naming convention. But I won't do that right now. I will just already defines a member back to. Oh, hold on. Nah, that's okay. Never mind. Is it static though? Oh, navigate back. Where is it? Back to. Navigate back to. All right. Never mind. I already had it. So basically, pardon. If I have that, it's not clear to, but it's navigate back to target. So what that does is actually just pop menus of the stack there. It will pop menus of the stack until it actually goes to target. If it's not in there, then it will clear and go to target anyway. So that works for menu button. When I say I'm actually going to rename pop to back because that's more accessible. And now I'm going to see about that button. about that button. Oh, UI dialog is in front here. Can I hide this thing? It's a bit of a shame. I can just hide it here, I guess. Yes. Right, so back is now a thing. I was like, this button has back, and I can say I always want to go back to main menu. That would be like a home button, but this is just back, so it will go back one step. And then I will actually, let's see. I want to make, it might not be relevant for this one, but I'm actually going to make a home button too, just to see the difference in the interface design. Home button. Let's not localize that to back. It's going to be home. And then that also has a back, but with a target. So back, target, transition type. I'm actually gonna put back just for the ones, for those who are doing it in there. Oops, gonna put back on top. Right. So now we've got the standard stuff. I'm gonna make the gizmo. That's weird. There we go. Okay, back. So if it's back, we've got two things, but definitely if it's got a target, then it's just gonna, hold on. First thing, colors. If it's back, I'm gonna set my gizmos color as, I don't know, red. Oops, color dot red. If my target is not null, then I'm going to this needs to be configurable, of course, in the colors panel when you have this custom tool. Let's add that comment here. To do configure in colors. Is that actually possible to hook in there? Like preferences, colors. Let's see. Then, if it has a target, then I'm gonna draw like an arrow that goes from this. Oh, actually have that already with the target. Level transition. Yes, that thing. Let's just copy that from Hatchball. Transform dot position to target, transform position, and then all right, I think that should already draw a arrow. Let's just say vector 3 start is transform dot position. That's the position of the button, and vector 3 end is the position of the target, And I'm just going to replace those here, because then I can also use it for back, which will just lead out. Oh, oops. I think that will be nice. I'm gonna think about that while making it. It's the way I always work. It's the way it's still gonna work. Start. Right, so this will draw an arrow from start to end, and if it doesn't have a target, but also is back, then oops. There we go. What? Then I'm gonna draw. What am I gonna draw then? Oh, hold on. It's just here. If back. No, even like that. It's always gonna draw this. Unless it's not set to back and doesn't have a target. Hold on. If target is null, is not null. Or back. Actually, all this. And then I'm gonna have to see how to do that with the tool stuff. So I'm gonna probably move all this stuff over to the tool later. So this actually, the end is going to be target, like transform the position. If it's a target, that, and otherwise it's going to be start plus, let's say it's back. So I'm going to go with minus. Oh, it really depends on the scale, huh? Okay, so we're gonna have to look into that. It's just like this too. It has to make sure that it uses the scale of the scene view. Well, let's look into that when we get to the tool. Right now, there we go. Whoops, I meant that. So what we have here, you see now that, and it's not really nice yet, because I want to go to like the edges of the thing I'm going to, because for instance pinball, the button is going to this pinball map, but of course I want that from the edge to go to the edge of this one. So I'm gonna have to do this little case comparison. These ones, for instance, have their anchor to the top, so it's already a bit nicer. This one has its anchor. Oh no, this actually goes back to the screen. So that's where I actually want to be going. So let's do that. Let's see. So basically gonna determine what quadrant they're in, and make start and end be a little bit more juicy, let's say. The start and end already determined? No, they don't. So they're all gonna be on. So this is also gonna be on button already, and the target needs to be submenu, which has to have a rect transform. So I can already get that one, and I can also get the rect transform of this button. So I will definitely do that. Do I need to do it like that? No, I don't. I'll just, well,
doesn't need to have that. Rect transform and just in awake. Oh. So what I basically need to consider now is the edges of all of them. There's this algorithm for that. I'm just going to use a simple version of this. Basically, I first determine the middle parts, and then I see if they don't overlap. Because if they overlap, I've got a little problem. Or maybe I just don't think about that yet. No. I'll make a note for myself. No, I'll think about overlapping situations. I'll probably want to draw a red cross like Unity does when something doesn't go the right way in UI. Let's see. So I've got my start and end. And now I can actually, if it doesn't have a target, I don't need to do all this. But yeah, I can use these. I'm not going to use the Z value here. I'm going to assume that people are not doing UI lying down, which is tricky. Or if they if you rotate, then it would also be a problem. So I might want to have to check their place in the scene view. That's the best thing to do. Yeah, I think I'm going to go into the tool thing first, because that's probably going to handle that kind of stuff. All right, so scripting API for an editor tool. Blah, blah, blah. Platform tool handles drawing scope. What the hell is that doing? It's going to place a slider. That's interesting. No target type. I'm just gonna see what this one does first. That they've put there as an example. So basically going into menu system. Oh, I was moving that stuff here. Oh, that's something else. Menu. Probably gonna want maybe some of that other stuff too, but actually maybe not. Oops. I did it wrong. I wanted to move it into menu system, not into. Okay, so submenu, menu button, and menu, they go into menu system. Yes, that's there where they go. All right. Compiling again, are we? Creating a new script. It is going to be menu editor tool, or actually menu tool. What do they call this in Unity's example? Platform tool. All right, menu tool, or wire flow tool. Let's call it a wire flow tool. All right. So basically needs to be a tool, editor tool. Yes. Well, I'm just going to copy the sample content first, like I said. and see what the hell that does. So it's gonna be wire flow tool, wire flow tool, tool icon, huh? Text wire flow tool, wire floor, also nice. Wire flow tool. Let's just see what this does. Available wire flow tool. No custom tools available. That's because it's based on what you select. So it's just basically only going to be there, wire flow tool. It doesn't have an icon yet. Where could I set the icon? Okay, so W already exists as one of the tools. So basically I would put it to U. U is not nothing yet. I would make that. Can I? Target type? No. I want to bind a button to it. I saw somebody talking about that. Yes. Cool. I'm going to just add that because somebody else already figured that out. Shortcut. And what does that need? Shortcut management. All right. Shortcut. Menu system. Wire flow tool. Key code U. Y is already taken this time. Oops. Got a namespace here. No. Hold on. What? Oh. This is actually not a class. It's just a nice. All right. Pretty cool. Shortcut editor tools set as active tool. Type of wire flow tool. Pretty sure that I don't know if that works already, but with wire flow tool, I should have this target tool icon. Huh. All right. Just gonna go back to my drawing program, which I was starting to make a little icon. So what's the definition of these icons? They're kind of like that. Just screenshot this and put it in my drawing program as an example. So how would I do wire flow in this kind of thing? Basically just cover this up for now, or cover the hand up. Whoop. And then I'm gonna make that be that same color as they do and just go with that flow. Ooh, doesn't scale the stroke. All right, so let's see if it has enough space to fit what I was trying to do here. Hold on. Don't want to scale anymore. Oops. it's a wire flow. So there's a button, then another screen. And this one has 2 buttons. Maybe like this. Maybe something like that. And then an arrow in between. One of those actually would be great. I can draw that myself. From there to there. Wow, that's quite thick, mister. Do we have... Yeah. We've got that kind of thing. All right. Oops. Yeah. So wire flow. Yeah, kind of makes sense. Maybe I'll do this the other way around. That's a little bit less crowded. Makes sense, I think, as a button for wire flow. All right, so what I do see here now is that those buttons are actually kind of square, those icons. I'm gonna try to get that too, but it's gonna be quite little. 2.5, 2.5. Does that still make sense? Yeah, I guess. Though I do want to have that. Thing. Get like loose off that stuff behind it. Though this one has to be on top. Yeah, that's nice. All right, exporting this for use in go on. That's what I want. Yes. Exporting this for use as an icon. Because I can't stand having a UI tool without a proper icon. How big would this need to be? Probably not that big. Selection without background goes to this non-square thing, while I just told it to be square. So that is pretty strange. Huh. What did I select? That's not... super strange. I will convert the curves to geometry. No. There's a place where you can actually, in this thing, edit. Expand stroke, that's it. Now instead of a stroke, it's actually a drawing. And same here. Oh, no. Oh yeah, okay. Fine like that. So now it's actually a shape. Maybe that works for giving it the right size. Yes, good. Now it's square. All right, let's see. Where am I gonna go? into Hatchball, Hatchball assets. Hold on, what? Hatchball assets. Why is there only autosave in there? Oh, stream version. That's like a assets. Then we go to scripts. We go to where is it? Menu system. Wire flow to icon. Right. Back to Unity. Wire flow to icon. That's edit the GUI and legacy GUI. Apply. Compression, none. There we go. And wire flow tool can have this icon. I hope. It is there. It's not there yet. Oh, it's loading something. Ah, nice. So the as you can see there, I'm using my keyboard for the shortcut. So right now it's U for wire flow tool. Wire flow tool. The icon is not really used yet, which I would say would definitely be wrong, but then again, I don't have anything else here, so I'll just restart Unity. Probably it's also already been assigned. Saving this. And there. Actually not getting into the tool thing yet, but we'll see. Come on, Unity. Why is it showing there instead of there? That's weird. I've loaded too much libraries. Too many libraries. Right. So yes, it does show there, but it also shows too big. So I need to look into how big to make those two things. Oh, it actually does go all the way to the sides. Good to know. Well, I'll get on that. I have an icon now. It's fine for now. What does this thing actually do? Let's see. Yes, registering global tool. I've got default icon. Menu system wire flow 2. Here. Okay. Begin change check. Position is tools.handle position. So I still don't know what this tool does, but it says begin change check and change check. So I'm going to try to change something. Select something. Huh. It has just a green. Let's see if that's also the case. All right, so it has a green slider. That looks pretty cool. It's a handle. Custom 3D GUI controls and drawing in the scene view. Oh, I've seen that before. Handles, yes. This is a handle. Now I can. That's that thing happening. tools, handle position and change check, and I record it in the undo buffer as move platform. Oh yeah, undo move platform. Oh, come on. Yes. Oh yeah, okay, fine. So that's one thing I can do, but I actually want to handle position. Oh yeah, so that's actually, it does the same thing as the other GUI stuff does. It has a state, and it passes its current state, and then it you end it with you apply the same thing to and change. All right, I'm seeing what it does. So basically, I want to do something else than handles, then a slider. So what's an arrow cap? Arrow handle cap. Do we have documentation for this? Unity handles. Yes, nice. Arrow handle cap, circle handle cap, cone handle cap. Oh, nice. Yes. Textured Bezier line, dotted lines. Yes, that's the stuff that's used in custom editors. So what I could do here is start. I'm just gonna start with a circle handle cap. What did I mean with cap? Cone handle, yes. Circle handle cap. Oh, that one, yeah. Cube handle cap, yes. All right. Draw convex polygon, anti-alias, nice. Polyline. Oh yeah, that kind of thing. AA is not anti-alias. Yeah, it says draw anti-alias. Oh, here it is anti-alias. Okay. No, actually. Okay. Okay. Fine. Dots. Ah, wow. Pretty big. Constant screen space size. That's all nice. So what I'm gonna do now is that these are all draw things. So draw doesn't do draw doesn't do a actual action, but handle does. So I'm gonna try first to use a circle handle indeed. Our cylinder is that's that. Yeah. I'm gonna go with circle for now. Circle handle cap. Oh, that's deprecated. Circle handle cap. So control ID. Because you can do multiple or something. It's weird that the arrow didn't have that. Well, so yes, position in the space of handles.matrix. Tools.handle position. Okay, position of the tool handle in world space. So which tool handle I would say, but that's fine. I'm just gonna go with one position rotation. That would be the buttons rotation. Oh, hold on, what? Oh yes, it's the actual tools target. Do we have that? Tools dot current? That's the current tool. No. All right, then it's just editor window dot or editor dot selected. No. Oh man. Ah, there. Selection dot active game actors transform. Rotation. And then there's no event type. Oh, actually, I'm just gonna. Is that in Quaternion is also in the space of handles.matrix. Ah, okay. Fine. It will just probably be simply, if I do identity, it will be in screen space. That's my size, get handle size. Yes. Oops. Handle utility. Handle utility dot get handle size, and then event type, and the event type I want. Wow, that's a lot of events. And what's the event type actually? Event type for the handle to act upon. By design, it handles those, and I want to act upon drag perform. I think that's like the handle I want, the event I want. At a given position. Oh, all right. And then it needs to be nothing interesting. Pass this into handle functions. Oh, there's an example. Okay, so transform is repaint. But I also wanna, oh, here, circle handle cap. No. Pass this into handle functions. All right, I'll look at that. And change check. That's editor GUI.begin change check. Yeah, okay. Let me see. Oh, first, first gonna see if it actually draws the circle there. I don't see a circle. Oh, no, I don't. That's a shame. It's not rotated in a weird way. Is it somewhere else? Doesn't look to be. No. Shame. Transform handle. Oh, no. Let's go into this thing again. Circle handle cap. Transform is target.transform. Oh, that's a custom editor. That's different. Handles.color. Drawing scope. Huh. Alright, that's fine, but still I can do this. What's going on here? Let's make it super obvious. No, I was actually already doing yellow. Well, we'll see. Tools.handle position. Let's just debug, see if we get anything. Should still be the same, right? There we go. That seems like something decent. That seems like the position of this thing or something. I couldn't tell because it's a rect transform, but it seems to fire whenever we draw this thing, so that does work. What doesn't work maybe is the rotation. The size I wouldn't think. Oh, the pass this into handle functions. I will look that up. What did I do here? Oh yeah, they did look rotation, so but still what did they look from? Like up? Huh. Forward. Let's see if that works. No. Get nothing. Alright, so instead of handles, I'm just gonna do the draw. One of the draw thing. Instead of the cap. So draw. Whatever. Oh. Solid disk in position. Oh, in 3D space, huh? Let's see if that makes a difference. Its normal would be toward the camera. Let's just use that for now. Radius. See if that gets done. Then I can continue from there. That does get done. And it rotates with everything. So there's just something wrong with the way I'm doing the circle handle cap. Draw a circle handle. Somehow doesn't get done. Maybe that should be something, but I don't think so. No, because it didn't show up on the other side as well. Also, let's just start with a very big circle handle. Still doing that, huh? So it's not the size that mattered. I am gonna see what that size would be. And I'm just gonna disable that. Pretty funny. Whoa, that's actually tool size, huh? Is it? Wow. All right. Pretty big. And then so it's definitely obvious that circle handle does not work yet. That's pretty funny that event type repaint. Oh, it's not gonna. Hold on. It's gonna only draw when you do that. Oh, that's what they want. I think that I get their stuff now. I could make a tutorial on this then. Every repaint is gonna draw the cap, please? No. Infinity. That's pretty weird. Oh, there we go. It is there. It is barely visible, but it is there. I will actually zoom in on the screen. No, actually zoom out and then you see it. There we have it, our magenta circle cap thing. So basically weird stuff going on. So I can't really do anything with it yet. I can just see that, for instance, what's this? Can we see what I've got selected? No, that should just be selection. Oh, selection. Game objects. It's the actual unfiltered selection from the scene. I want to see if that only is one, and then I will draw the circle. Just my first check. My first thing. I don't know why it's waiting so long. I'm actually gonna continue this in a separate project so that it's Oh, let's get that debug thing out there. Yeah, I'm gonna continue this in a separate project so that it doesn't take so long reloading all the time. It really doesn't make sense to have like localization and everything in there. I am probably, if I'm gonna want to publish this as an asset, I'm gonna want to test it with all known. This is strange. Big hatchling. Yeah, there's a way weird location there. Anyway, it works. I'm still gonna have to rotate it into screen space. Maybe I don't even need to. I need to get the... Yeah, maybe I do want that. Well, for now I know that this works. If I select multiple objects, it will just disappear, which is what I want, because I don't want... Maybe I do want that. Like, say I want that back button to go target something. I'm gonna look at Figma, how they do it and stuff like that. But for now I've got this nice selection thingy that doesn't change. Here we go. It just doesn't change the size with the zooming. Wow, I like that. So in my actually new menu system branch, I'm gonna commit this first version of the wire flow, first bit of the wire flow editor tool, wire flow tool. I'm not used to that term yet. I'm gonna commit to a new branch, push a new branch. It's probably gonna time out on me again. Is it not? Well, there it is. Right. It's a nice little start. So yep, that would be it for today. I'm going to stop and probably just sleep because I'm quite tired. I might actually go a little bit further with this until you can definitely see where I'm going, and then pick up Hatchball again and finish the actual like tool for the asset store in some other time. Hopefully have some hatchling what do you call it, models, and models for the actual pinball level, the first level, the Magic Forest. I'll have them soon, because we already had a lot of them in the first version we built like as a prototype. So we've got a lot of those placeholder assets. I probably also want to have some of those hatchlings that we already made. I think we've got 40 planned for the first version. We've got 40 models. We just don't have them all textured and animated yet. So I'm gonna start with 3 of them that we use as a first testing bit, and gonna build the hatchery with that. Well, that's not gonna be next time. I think next time is gonna just be a little bit more of this editor tool, and then on Sunday I actually won't be streaming. I won't be available. But this Thursday I will probably just go on with this, and maybe start. No, I think I'll probably go on with this. Maybe I'll start on some models in the pinball forest scene, but I think I won't. Yes, that would be it. Yeah, I'll leave you with this music again. It's the music that I've been ending with the last couple of streams. I'm gonna look for something new soon from my little archive of things I made. This is from Berserkle. It's from 2012, adaptive version 2014. Game is still out there somewhere. Maybe it'll be re-released sometime. Yeah, you can hear 3 different intensities and enjoy that. I hope you like, follow, and subscribe, that kind of stuff. And see you next Thursday. Bye bye.